We're in the 22nd chapter of the book of Isaiah, and we're going to read about an individual by the name of Shebna, who was a priest. And not only was he a priest, he was a scribe. And the Bible makes statements about this man Shebna that can more or less be turned into a metaphor or a parable that can be handed down in a usage for you and I. And what I mean by that, many times, we search only in the New Testament to find truths that God is trying to say to us, but you will be surprised at how many things you can find in the Old Testament. Now, my critics will probably say more than anything, if they're going to criticize me, that I spend too much time preaching in the Old Testament. That we're not living in the Old Testament anymore. Who said that? I mean, where did that ever come from? Because you got to remember, and again, I'd like to point out to our audiences as well, that when you're dealing with New Testament writers such as Paul, who wrote at least 12 books of our New Testament, and Peter and James and John and Luke and Matthew and Mark, and the various ones that we have, Luke being, of course, the one that wrote the gospel, as well probably as the book of Acts dictated some of it by the Apostle Paul. So here is a man who was a very powerful person who used the Old Testament to deliver us these writings. And each one of these men, such as Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, utilized the same thing. They utilized the Old Testament. So when you're dealing with New Testament, you're primarily still dealing with Old Testament. And I've said it before, I'll say it again, that the New Testament is an unfolding of the Old Testament, and the Old Testament is an infolding of the New Testament. And once understood, we realize that this is not a book to be divorced, but it's a book that is together, and it has a purpose behind it. And that purpose is that God wants us to take His entire Word. If we're going to look at it as just some kind of a pure history book, then why do we just rip it out at the end of Malachi and set it off on a shelf somewhere and say, well, I think I'll go and look at some history? There are parables found in the Old Testament. There are prose, Hebrew prose, that are found in the Old Testament. There is history that is found in the Old Testament. And there are many things about salvation that are found in the Old Testament, of which the Bible intends for us to grasp. Such is one of the things that we're going to read from today, about a priest and a scribe by the name of Shebna, who the Bible tells us fell. He failed, and as a result of his failure, and as a result of his fall, many that hung their lives and their futures upon this man fell with him. Now, unfortunately,